What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James, Ken and St. Michael.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
2nd and 3 now.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and they're taking that short completion.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. If you want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away, then let everybody try to chase you down.
And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Stafford from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down throw by Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Mixon on the counter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. To the air, Stroud. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Running for it, Mixon. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Stafford back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one gains 7. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Darquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stops.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Oh, what a stiff arm. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First down, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Texans would take the lead with a score. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Round throwing here on first. Taken in by Kirk right side. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down, Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now it's Stroud. He's got a man left, and he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt, and this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Rams and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Tries his back, Kyron Williams. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Stafford again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on third. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 34. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
And I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36.
First down.
On the give, this is Hunter. Pushing for the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. 30 now for the PAT. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play as we've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down. At their 40.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Houston.
Here's Stroud. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Putting a receiver in motion. Mixon again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them. All right.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Looking for somewhere to throw. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now they give to Mixon. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stafford dumps off to his running back. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. They're set up at the 35 now. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. This one quickly to Dell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Into the hands of Dell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans losing by 7. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, here's Stroud. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they take this in for the score. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, they're running with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Looking to throw it. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's good for the Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10. Back to throw. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. First throw of overtime now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud to throw on first down. Hits his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Stroud from the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially if all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Stroud now on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This a 50-yard look from the right hash.
A 50-yard attempt.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
Defense.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead with Williams. He's Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. Here he is to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Draw play. This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Throwing the out route complete. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Go. Wait.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now Stafford again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep it on here in overtime.
He'll take a short moment to be congratulated by his teammates. Then, well, it's right back to that kicking net on the sideline. Got to stay warm in case he's called on again, because the next score wins.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup. And they'll take a timeout with just a single second left on the clock in overtime. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's brought down after a short gain. Well, they both got their shots in overtime. A field goal all either side could muster. So nobody able